Listen, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. 3 hours of this after a 12-hour workday. I don't know, man. I don't know how anybody does this. A 12-hour workday, then you come home to this. Boy. I gotta give it to Lita for nailing the moonsault, though. I didn't think she could do it. I think the crowd felt the anxiety that I felt. And because of that, they were cheering. They were like, oh my God, this bitch gonna kill herself. And then she jumped and she did it. And that's why the crowd popped, man. They popped for that. Like, damn, that old bitch just jumped off that rope and did a backflip. Lita's not even that old, but it just feels like, you know, I don't know. How old is Lita now? What's her age? 46, something like that? 47! Nailed it. 3 years away from 50 years old. I want you to think about that. That's pretty crazy. Say what you want about everything. I don't think I could do that now. I mean, I probably could, but I'd probably get hurt. I mean, and I used to be one of the most agile people, and I could do anything. But recently, being out of shape and sitting at a desk all day, I'd probably pull something. So I got to give it to Lita, man. She's 47 years old, and she's a female. For whatever reason, females' bodies tend to me, we've seen it. They break down quicker, you know, as far as wrestling goes. Their shelf life, the only person that was able to just do anything at the age of like 70 was Mae Young. Dude, what the fuck kind of drugs was Mae Young on, bro, to do what she did? Mae Young just fucking launching herself off of shit, going through tables and shit. And I mean, Lita didn't look great out there at times. She looked slower and stuff like that. She's 47. Now, there are men that at 47 are like in their prime, seemingly still, for whatever reason, in wrestling. Shawn Michaels is a good example, right? Shawn Michaels felt like he was still like in his fucking prime at 47 for whatever reason. Because Shawn Michaels, well, maybe not 47, maybe 40, right? 47, no, because, yeah, Shawn Michaels is now 57. So that would have been 10 years ago, would have made Shawn 47. And that would have made it 2013. And when did Shawn Michaels retire? In 2008? 2008, right? When Shawn Michaels retired, or 2009? Which one was it? So, you know, that would have made 46, 43. So, yeah, I mean, Shawn Michaels, yeah, he wasn't at all in his prime. I don't know what drugs I'm smoking. But Shawn Michaels' last couple of matches with The Undertaker, I mean, the guy was fucking on fire still. You know what I mean? You know, Lita looks rough out there. But that's what. But again, a woman for whatever reason, a woman at 47 in the ring is like a man at 57. I feel like. But we don't have a lot of examples to go on because, let's be honest, women. This isn't some type of virtue signaling SJW thing. But women don't get the opportunity to wrestle at an older age. I don't remember that much ever. I mean, Sherry Martel and the fabulous Moolah and Mae Young got to do stuff, but they were like 80, and that was like literally to gag on the fact that they were old women. You know what I mean? Vince was like sick. But there was no woman that could have had a legitimate career and grown older to wrestle. They just didn't. They didn't let him do it. They didn't give anyone really the opportunity to do it. So I love it though. I had a really tough time tonight staying awake. I almost fell asleep, guys. I'm going through a real tough time right now. I got to be honest. It's not. I'm working even more than I was working recently. Because it's funny because, YouTube isn't making as much money, so I've put in more hours at my regular job. And that's really put a damper on me trying to create content here on YouTube. And shows like this kill you, you know. It makes me wonder if, like, should I I don't know if I should even watch Raw tonight. I should just get some rest. You know what I mean? Or I should just maybe work on a couple of YouTube videos to try to grow the channel. Because this show is not growing the channel. Raw is not growing the channel. Used to be that the live streams after Raw and stuff would grow the channel immensely. But now I'm starting to think that I may focus switching over to making more videos, commentary podcasts on wrestling again and doing it that way just to, you know, hopefully reach new people. I don't know. Or maybe like all the wrestling fans know who I am and people either hate me or like me or whatever. And that's it. So there's really no new fans to grab to bring them to my channel because people are like, oh, yeah, that guy, I don't like fucking that guy. You know what I mean? So most people already know who I am. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so that's part of the reason why I created my Star Trek channel because at least I had something different to do over there. And a lot of people don't know who I am. And, you know, it's a different take. And it's something that has been exciting. I mean, it could have been horrible. If it was horrible like the other couple of Star Trek seasons, I would have said, well, I'm not going to do this either. But luckily, that's something that's been great. This had, you know, one thing about tonight is, you know, I didn't care that much about the Brock Lesnar MVP stuff. I didn't care about that. We also learned, as if you didn't know it already, Cody's a pretty big star. Cody getting a massive ovation. Little Bloodline promo to begin the night. Didn't care that much for that. Tonight felt very lackluster. I didn't feel the chill of like, ooh, this is exciting. You know, maybe the Bloodline came out and it was kind of like, or like a quarter of the Bloodline came out and it was like, oh, you know, this is okay. But then it really just nothing happened until about 50 minutes when Cody Rhodes came out. And I've been wrong and right. You know what I mean? I don't want to just, you know, people come on, I'm right about everything. Ugh. I am not right about everything for sure. I was really wrong about Matt Hardy, if you guys remember. Shit bum. Whoa, shit.
Joe Lemon. Like Don Lemon talking women prime.
What?
Ha. Trish looked hot AF. Got them implants back.
Super chat party.
Thank you.
Mae Young was insane.
Robbie
Getting
Hyde.
power bombed off a stage. And 3-minute warning frog splashing her WTF ha ha ha.
Yeah, that shit
Good
was crazy.
times.
I mean, dude, that shit, do you guys remember how much we popped for that back in the day? Because you couldn't believe it. You'd never seen, like, an older, like, you couldn't even believe it. An old lady was getting fucking, like, power bombed. Like, it was like, what is going on, bro? That shit was crazy. Steve Nigglechunks, thank you for the $5. Joe Lemon, like Don Lemon, talking woman prime. That's funny. I get that. Most Blaze, the return of Lil Suicide, because this show sucks, says Most Blaze. How you doing, Most Blaze? Thank you, Most Blaze. I think there's a lot of problems tonight. Let's get to those problems. First of all, like I said, what the fuck with this microphone? God, I hate my life. But I don't want to miss the rest of Star Trek Picard, so I can't die yet, guys. Don't let me die yet. I have this feeling like I'm not going to make it. I really, really cannot miss the rest of this. I fucking love it. Okay, so here's the thing. So Brock Lesnar was kind of like lackluster. It was like, all right, that really doesn't matter. MVP, whatever. And to me, the show, it didn't feel like, oh yeah, wrestling. It didn't feel like, yes, this is what we're here for. It didn't feel like that until Cody Rhodes came out. And I wanted to say that I've been wrong and right. And what I mean by wrong and right is I was saying that I was like, man, when Matt Hardy comes to the WWE, Matt Hardy's broken gimmick could be like the new thing, man. It could be the new Hogan. It could be oh, God, it's going to be amazing. And just it wasn't treated right. It was wrong. It was done wrong. It didn't work out. They didn't really even seemingly try to do the right thing with it, right from the beginning almost. And then that was it. It was over. And then people started turning on him almost right away. It never came back to normal again, ever. And so that just kind of sucks, man, but I do think it is kind of impressive that Matt Hardy was able to do a deletion in TNA Impact, WWE, and AEW. I mean, that's pretty friggin' crazy when you think about that, right? I think they did that, right? He did a deletion in AEW too, right? So I thought he was going to be the most over thing ever in AEW too. I thought this was going to be amazing. Okay, well, AEW will get it right, and they didn't. It was only that initial first 6 months in Impact Wrestling where this thing took off and was amazing, and it wasn't amazing anywhere else. And then when I first saw Cody Rhodes on the independent scene with his new song and his look and his attitude, that I was like, man, this guy is actually feels special for some reason. And then he got better and better and better. And then, I mean, he was one of the biggest attractions in AEW. And now he's in WWE, and he's the biggest attraction in WWE besides Roman and whatever. And so, man, AEW, talk about dropping the ball. AEW dropped the ball like you wouldn't believe, man. Tony Khan fucked up. He fucked up. I mean, God fucked up when he didn't give Tony Khan a neck. But Tony Khan fucked up when he didn't fucking sign that neck tattoo. Fuck Cody Rhodes. By the way, Cody Rhodes, giant Star Trek fan like me. So, Cody, what's up, man? Too sweet. I really do think that was a big mistake by Tony Khan not picking this guy up the right way.
You raised a piece of shit.
What he literally gave the enemy their best face besides Sami Zayn. I mean, I guess Sami Zayn would have been the guy had Cody Rhodes not come over from AEW. Mr. Pico Boulevard, trying to keep my channel on the air by subscribing. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it, man. It's the end of the month. Here's the donation link. We're only $1,000 less than usual. Drop a dono if you got the dough. Drop a dono if you got the dough. Short month this month. So Cody finally comes out, and this sort of wakes me up for a second. Wakes the crowd up, too, if you listen. And here comes the American Nightmare!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Have you heard a building explode like this?
Weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Can Cody Rhodes finish the story? To do so, he'll have to dismount.
I've got a mumbly fucking mouth and mumbly dumbly. God, I hate Kevin. Man, the Raw announce team is just a mess. Corey Graves did his best tonight. And there was one point where Kev Boy was saying stupid shit and Corey Graves was like, "You're sick." And I love that Corey Graves was trying to, like, go over the top and treat, Kevin like he's like, "I can't believe you said that. You're sick," or something like that. And of course, Kevin didn't say anything because I give credit to Corey Graves for working with dead weight. Say what you want about Corey Graves. I think Corey Graves is like a 6 out of 10 guy at this point. He's like whatever, but he's like professional and knows what to do. Do you know what I mean? He's not a guy to me that's going to transcend and be epic like past commentators were, but he is very professional, and he has different variations he can go into, and he can think on his feet. He knows how to speak in front of the camera so Corey Graves is somebody that, like, at any point you can put him out there to take care of things. But he doesn't reach a level for me that's like, wow, this is the guy. He reaches a 7 maybe. He's like a 7 out of 10, which is more than most people would get to. But it's like, I'm looking for that 8, 9, or 10 guy. I'm looking for that guy. And Corey, you know, it is what it is. I thought it would have been funny if, like, when there was at one point when the photographer people were out there or something like that. And it's like, dude, Kevin, why didn't Kevin say, like, well, what the hell do they think they're doing? Like, they're look, take a look, ref, look what they're doing. And it would have been funny if Corey had said, what are you talking about? They're just taking a picture. They just want to take a photograph with him. You gotta be kidding me. They're assaulting him outside here. They're not they're just taking a photo. You know, that would have been funny. And it was like right there for them to do. I immediately was watching. It was like, oh my God, it'd be great right now if Corey Graves would be like, look, they're just trying to take a photo with him. You know what I mean? But why even do that? Because Kevin won't play along. Do you know what I mean? That would have been fucking hilarious, and that's all I could think of is like, and then I started thinking, how could Corey Graves just say that anyway? Oh, that's nice. Look at that. They're taking a photo. But Kevin would have never said anything. So it's like, oh, why even do that? But if you had a guy you could set that up with, it would be awesome. Oh, look at that. Look at this. They're just trying to take a photo with him here. Now, how nice is that? And, you know, their guy's fighting against this guy, and they're still going to be nice enough to take a photo with him. Are you kidding me? They're assaulting him. Where I'm from, that's called taking a picture. You know, like, there could be so many jokes and things you could do, but, like, only one of the guys is versatile enough to do that, Corey Graves. The Kevin dude don't know. What's his last name? I keep saying the Kevin guy. I forget his name. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But, the commentary was not fun tonight. There was a couple of nice moments from Corey Graves, but just falling on deaf ears a lot tonight.
Shit bum.
Donations.
Joe, honestly, why would anyone give a fuck about Brock versus Omos and Bray versus Bobby?
I
Triple
don't know.
H can't book either. And one more thing, I would lick Carmella's armpit sweat.
Ooh, I'd rather look at her tits sweat. The Sasha's Mouthblood. Sasha's Mouthblood, thank you so much, man, for Kevin Patrick, thank you. Sasha's Mouthblood, thank you so much for the $5. Dropping $5 on me. And yeah, that's another great point. That's another great point. God damn it, man. I absolutely... Why is Bobby Lashley facing Bray Wyatt? I'll tell you why, because they're both failures. That's why. You want to know? Do you want to know? You want to know why Kevin Patrick? I mean, you want to know why Bray Wyatt and Bobby Lashley are facing each other? Because they're both disappointments. Hey, disappointments, go play with each other. That's why. That's not good. Now, I do like that. I like the Bray Wyatt's going after him in like the sort of a. The fuck is this? In like the Gold Dust, Razor Ramon type of thing. Like that's kind of what's going on with Bobby Lashley. So that doesn't really bother me. It's not a bad idea. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can put, you know, that match can be like second or third on WrestleMania, and it's just gonna be a little thing, you know. Gets them both on the show. They're against each other. You know, it's a safe thing to do. But really, it's just, hey, look, you know what? The two of you didn't pan out to be bigger than we thought. Oh, well, go out there and do that. Bray Wyatt is the biggest hype train of nothing. Bray Wyatt is the biggest, like, I'm coming to do the real thing this time, guys. Ha 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 ha. God damn, is Star Trek good. Luke Rojas, did you not think that last episode of Star Trek Picard wasn't a fucking 8 out of 10? Holy fuck, I've watched it again 7 times. Oh. Amanda Plummer is fucking great as the fucking villain in that second episode. Holy fuck. I fucking love it. God damn it, man. Put her in WWE. Put fucking Amanda Plummer from Star Trek now and Honey Bunny. Remember Honey Bunny in Pulp Fiction? Oh, God, I loved her. I'll shoot the next motherfucking one of you. Whatever the fuck she screamed in that movie. Remember seeing that movie. I was like, what was I, like 13 or something? Fuck, I wanted to jerk off on her. Anyway, God damn, is she good in Star Trek Picard. Fuck all this. Put her against fucking Trish and Lita. I want to see Amanda Plummer against Trish and Lita. This fucking bitch is fire in Star Trek Picard, Season 3. God damn, is she fucking good. Fuck yeah, Amanda Plummer, I'm coming!
Left. But the choice to have given me what you could have given me now.
Yeah, fucking Amanda fucking Plummer. Oh! But I'll just tell you, you know, what else is there? What was the other thing I wanted to say? What else is there for tonight? There was, okay, so Cody showed up, and that woke me up a little bit, and I was like, Cody Rhodes, cool. And then he had a match. I knew he was going to win. Cut a little promo going to WrestleMania. Baron Boring Corbin in the back, and Kevin, and blah, blah, blah. That was all boring. We got a little promo with the Finn Balor guy. Who cares about that? Carmella has nice tits. She faced Asuka. She looked retarded in there with Asuka, but Carmella looked hot. I was falling asleep at this point, and then I did doze off. I missed Johnny Gargano's girlfriend doing anything. Then The Miz came out, and he was like, hey, everybody, I'm hosting WrestleMania. And everybody was like, okay, that's fucking stupid. And then Seth Rollins came out dressed like he secretly wants to molest Rosa Parks. And then, you know, he acted weird and fucking bizarre. I actually liked the phone thing. I mean, it was a little bit weird at times. And Seth is acting so crazy that it's just a little bizarre, but it's like, okay. And so that was kind of okay. And I thought it was funny. He mentioned, you know, Jake Paul, and that was popped the crowd for a second. And, all right.
Austin Theory is the greatest champion in WWE.
Tag team champions. We will find out.
Then this amazingly fucking hot woman was in the back. I don't even know what Austin Theory said. Because I got to be honest, all I could think about was like, oh my God, is this backstage interviewer lady? I forget her name now. I'm like, damn. Like, that outfit is awesome, and she looks good. That's all I could think. And then Austin Theory said things. I don't know exactly, like I said, what he said. Something about Cena and Boston this week, and I don't know, dude. I want to do the 5-knuckle shuffle in her. I'm sorry. Bobby Lashley, again, says things, and I don't care. And then I see Carmella and her fucking stomach and breasts and collarbone, and oh, my God. I mean, this show is so bad that I'm staring at the women, and that's it. I'm just looking at women, and I'm like, yep, that's hot. And that's it. Now, I don't blame that on me being a sick person. I blame that on this show sucking. Then Paul Heyman cuts a promo in the back. Again with the beautiful woman. Kathy Kelly, there you go. Used to date Finn Balor until she realized he's gay, which is nothing wrong with that either, by the way. Then Paul Heyman made this face. I like that she didn't like overact here too that much. She was like fairly calm and like, I'm really a reporter. I actually kind of believed that she's a backstage reporter here more than usual than most people in the back and even her in the past, but pretty good. Pretty good, you know. But Heyman did a good job. Corey Graves is dressed like he's going to be on the Orville next year, whenever that show comes back, if it ever does. But yeah, Corey Graves dressed like he's going to be on the Orville. Brock Lesnar and MVP like put me to bed. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I thought it was trash. And then that's it. We get to the main event. The women come out there. They have a match that's all right, and then we get the return of Trish. She was supposed to return the other week, and they called it off, even though they had her in the building. And so then they had to fly her out again to do it this time. For whatever reason, maybe because the news got out or they weren't ready to do it. I haven't been paying enough attention to put together in my head why they needed to wait to this week to do it. But I didn't pay enough attention to put 2 and 2 together. A lot of times I can usually put 2 and 2 together. Oh, they had to do this, so they did it this way. But I can't figure it out because I'm not paying enough attention. I'm assuming that, so in my head, instead of just trying to figure that out, I'm just going right to like, oh, people knew about the surprise. They're like, fuck it.
Shit bum.
Watch Kevin Patrick calling out the soccer game. He has the energy with him, but not for wrestling.
Oh, really? He calls soccer and he's got energy? That's crazy. Then maybe it's not him. Is it the people producing him? I mean, like, what is going on? Excelbunia! Is doing a Raw review even worth it anymore at this point? I don't know. It's not been good. You know what I mean? 12 hours of work during the day, and they cut our pay by 22%. It's fucking awful. Plus my other stuff, and then this.
You raised a piece of shit.
You fuck me.
Menopause 6-woman tag at Mania. My brain hurt. Omos and Lesnar and Bray and Bobby make no sense. Neither does that leprechaun cunt Kevin Patrick. I wish Bill Cosby would spike his Guinness. Black History Month over in 40 minutes. White
history returns? What the fuck? Jesus.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
Hello show made me wanna cry. Hello, show gave a kid pink eye. Hello, show gave stole someone's sight. Hello, a transvestite committed suicide. Hello, all joking aside, the moment Trish appeared, I knew a title change would come.
Yeah, pretty much thought the same. You know, I question if that's really Mustafa. I gotta be honest. Something about that donation makes me think that that's not Mustafa. But thank you for the $3. Limey Twat, Kevin Patrick, Excel Bonelia, Sasha's Mouthblood, Mr. Pico Boulevard, Robbie Hyde, Steve Niggle Chunks, Most Blaze, and now supposedly Mustafa with that donation. I'm not sure. Trish barely got any pop. Yeah, I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't have the hype for this. You know, and that could, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm tired. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm tired and beat up and poor. Depressed and sick and who knows what I am. But this show made me hate myself for the most part. Like, I was upset. I was like, you know what? I just spent 3 hours on this. Like, I hate myself. That's what it did. That's what it did to me. I don't know if that did that to other people or you guys, but it did it to me. I did not like this. If I hear WrestleMania Goes Hollywood again, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. I don't care if Vince McMahon is running this. I don't care if Triple H is running this. I don't care if Linda McFucking-Man is running this. All I know is it's not that good. That's what I know. You know what I mean? It's not that good. It does not feel...
You raised a piece of shit!
3 best things on Raw are Seth Rollins and Carmella's titties. I'd give Kathy Kelly 5 knuckles in her moose knuckle. Miz without Maurice is like Marty Jannetty without Shawn Michaels. Rastafa's voice makes Boy Scout sweat. Kevin Patrick should call darts. Wings.
Wings! Kevin Patrick should call darts. That's a great call. That's a great point. What's something completely monotonous like that? You know what I mean? Like, here we go. Like, look at this. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go.
Just a 206 in game 1 for Cooley.
What's
Kimberly
this?
mentioned those open frames, issues on the left lane. And Sam will start.
Here he comes. He's about to let one rip. There goes right down the middle. Maybe in Jablo. You got it. He's done it again. Absolutely incredible. Sam Cooley. As cool as that block on his head there. Watch this. Look at the form. The security and the certainty and the rotation as smooth as the Earth's axis as it spirals through, cutting through like butter. Unbelievable stuff there. Well, you know, this is not the first time he's done this well, and here we go. The response. And this looks good as well, but no! One left standing, and Ace Sinclair stares at it with the dirtiest stare you've seen all night. Look at the disappointment in his eyes. My God, was he unbelievably close. Look at that. Is it just portaled its way through? And somehow, look at the look on his face. And now the cleanup, and it does get it. Well, he's going to be disappointed there. Because you can see it on his face. He can't believe it's almost like a force field was up on the pin. Well, you know, it's things like that lose you a tournament like this. And now put some extra rub on the ball. There, put some extra love on the marble, so to speak. Yes, he's got to put extra love on it this time because those pins, that 6 pin just seemed to put up its force field. Let's see what he can do on this one. And now maybe it's... This one's good! Oh, yes! The response he needed! The absolute kill shot! And now the look of panic on his face has changed to that of, okay, I'm still in it. I've still got a shot. The double hand spin there on that one. And the last limp there of exhaustion. You can see the look on his face of just relieved at the fact that all 10 fell. Like a bunch of children in a school shooting, they all fell.
Playoffs, the parody out here.
I don't really think you should say something like that, John, but that being said, maybe a different analogy next time. But here's the response again, perfect. There it is again, from the coldest ice baldy himself. Unbelievable coldness. Look at the calmness on him. Reaches back, the identical form of last time. The only thing that would change the delivery and the cadence of the coldest ice baldy would be if a drizzling stain appeared on the floor to alter the ball's trajectory. You got to be right about that. It's the same form that he uses every time, and that's what makes him so callous. He's so locked in right now. You gotta wonder what type of drugs he's on to get this type of precision. And boom! Again! My God, it's like the man was made by God himself. Sorry, but seriously, that is like, why is Kevin Patrick not calling wrestling like this? You know? It was a great shot. I enjoyed it. Let me drink my own piss. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm going to give Monday Night Raw tonight a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10 tonight for Monday Night Raw. I want to say that, wherever you are watching this, stay tuned for my podcast I'm going to put up on Patreon this week. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show if you guys want to support what I do and become a producer. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Or become a member. Spread the word. Spread your legs. Hit the like buttons. Share this shit everywhere. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. What do you guys give it? Drop it in the chat and let me know, man. Drop it in the chat. What do you think about Raw? What's your rating out of 10? We've been doing this how long now? Since 2012, really, on this channel. And this Raw is... It's got, like I said, a couple of nice things. And maybe had I not been awake since 5 a.m. or whatever, maybe I wouldn't have been so tired watching it. Maybe it would have been better. I don't know. But judging by a lot of what people are saying to me in DMs and all over the place, other people didn't really like it either. And, you know what I mean? And I'm running on zero, not a lot of sleep. You know what I mean? People are not giving this a good rating. And it doesn't matter to me who's in charge. AEW has ruined themselves, too. They lost Cody Rhodes. They lost Punk. They lost Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes basically was like, hey, the Young Bucks and all these guys are bitches. And so he's out. CM Punk, hey, the Young Bucks and all these guys are like bitches. He's out. I mean, dude, how many people, basically it's the Young Bucks show. You bring in CM Punk, they don't care. They want him out. They can't get along with anybody except for themselves. And their fucking goofy shit that they do. We got Brock Lesnar and Omos at WrestleMania. I mean... We're gonna have ourselves a WrestleMania 9 coming up. It is what it is though. Nobody's really a star, except for the top, Roman Cody, and there's a Sammy story going on, and that's everything else is flatlined for the most part, and they're lucky they have anything. They're lucky they have Roman and Cody. And the Sammy thing going on in the background, they're lucky they have that they have this story to go into WrestleMania with. Because there's not much else. It's a dark period in WWE. It's a dark period on my channel. It's a dark period for everything. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more of my time in my life. And I'm going to go to bed and... wake up a failure like I woke up one today. I hope you guys all have a good night. I'm giving Raw a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. From me. What did you guys think? Leave it in the chat, man, as we exit out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I almost didn't come on tonight because I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to bed. Cody Rhodes wanted to do NWA. The Elites wanted to do backyard wrestling. I like the mix of it. That's the thing. You know? I like the mix of what Cody brought and what they brought and how all the matches kind of like, you know, had different styles and rolled it all into one ball of, you know, whatever. And so I kind of like that. But, you know, now it's... I like when they mixed it up like that. Raw needs to do better. Raw does need to do better, man. Zach, thank you, man. Anytime the bowling people want to hire me, I'm ready to do bowling commentary. I'm ready to do any commentary, to be honest. I think when I was a kid and when I was older, it's all I wanted to do was, and that's not all I wanted to do, but one of the biggest things I wanted to do was, you know, be a commentator for something. So, at least I got to do that here with you on YouTube. That was exciting for me. Thank you guys. It was very exciting. We're live at WrestleMania. You go with the calm intro, you know. We're live at WrestleMania for whatever. Or, we're live at WrestleMania! You could go either way with it, really. It's like the 80s, the early 80s. We're live at WrestleMania. Then you could go for like the late 80s. We're live at WrestleMania! The Vince McMahon. Then you could go with the calm, serious broadcaster. We're live at WrestleMania! You go with the middle grade one. Pour the porridge on Mama Bear's whole piece. By the way, if you didn't watch Monetize This the other night, you know, I enjoyed the whole thing, but...
Shit bum!
My God, Pasharo was a mess.
I give Raw 3 out of 10. Have a good night, Joe. Love you.
Oh, John Wills! Holy shit. John Wills. An OG, former. Oh, I mean, not a former, but an OG. Super OG is John Wills. Thank you, John. Yeah. There it is. I'll see you guys Wednesday night for AEW review. Maybe a couple videos coming up here or there. Star Trek late night if you want the Star Trek-y stuff. Hope if anybody has time to play Diablo 3, I hope you're having fun playing that season 28. I wouldn't know. And tomorrow's a big storm out here. And I hope everybody's well. I'll see you guys later. And rest in peace, Seattle Leonard Nimoy died this day years back. I think it's been 7 or 8 years now. It's hard to believe that. It's crazy. Really, Dr. McCoy, you must learn to govern your passions. They will be your undoing. It's one of my favorite. Something like that he said to McCoy. Fucking killed me. Really, Doctor. I love Spock. Good night.